come on, come on, come on. I know you're sleeping now. You gotta wake up some more, yeah? Okay, let's go. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us so. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they can lie. I said we tired with their lies. We tired with their promises that led us to a lot of damages. We tired with their speech they preach indeed, and now unique they deceive us. The thing we saw, it frustrate us. So why can't you lie? Why can't you steal? Why can't you allow the citizens to be? You see, we just tell you that why we voted you. But you fool us.
Good evening and welcome. Thanks for joining us here. Today is Wednesday, December the 18th, 2024. We say welcome to you. We've got a great show for all of us here tonight. And so invite someone, like the page, follow the page, subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as to our Facebook page. You can also follow us online, our online radio, Gedeh Hard Talk FM 107 on the Mixler app.
The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they can knock the government. No one to trust. My people don't want to hope on. Nobody. My hope that I have been broken.
They lied to us.
Where are the schools? Where are the roads? Where are the
tonight's conversation going to center around the monologue here. The Capitol building got up on fire. Arson or accident? Police invite Speaker Kofa and Representative Safoko of District Number 9, Monrovia County as persons of interest. For Facebook post and interview held respectively. What were the posts and interview about? Why is the Liberia National Police laying siege to focus home? Why did the fire service allow the crime scene to be contaminated with a whole lot of people entering the building as they fought the fire? Were there any security or security is on shift? Who was the last person seen on the grounds of the Capitol? Where did Samuel Koga conduct his full TV appearance on Tuesday night when he was seen in his car? Was it at the Capitol grounds? Will the Joseph Yuma Boaka government of Liberia invite or seek professional assistance to thoroughly and forensically investigate this fire? Let's dig deeper. That's the theme for our monologue here tonight as we dig deeper and try to answer some of those questions. And so we invite you to invite others. Like the page, follow the page.
Why did you lie?
Why did you lie? Why did you steal? Why did you allow the citizens to breathe? Because we trusted them. That's why we voted them. But they fool us. They screw us, they use us a little and abuse us so.
Why?
The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. That's the question we keep asking. Yasake, where the lady from Atlanta. Welcome to you there. She says, good evening, Mr. Gilman and my GHT CLN family. Welcome, Yasa. Why did you lie? The government betray us. I said, the people fool us so.
The people lie to us.
The government betray us.
They can lie, they can steal, they can knock the government. I said we tired with their lies.
Also, coming up,
we tired with their promises.
Police brutality against peaceful protesters in Liberia leads several wounded, mass arrest and detention as the United States Embassy near Monrovia issued alert for citizens and foreign partners. Also, the U.S. Embassy today condemned the violence perpetrated against protesters in Monrovia, Liberia, stating, and I quote, the U.S. Embassy condemns yesterday's violence on Capitol Hill. Citizens have a right to express their views peacefully, and violence is never the answer. Political differences should be resolved through an open political process. We call on all parties to remain calm and resolve the impasse on Capitol Hill so that the legislature can return to work on behalf of the Liberians, of all Liberians. What is the meaning of the American Embassy's statement? As international news organizations like BBC, VOA, ABC, Al Jazeera, you name it, have all carried the burning of the Capitol building in Monrovia, Liberia. Does this send any message of hope or a real government seeking partnership with businesses, with investors? When any investors see what is happening in Liberia and want to invest their millions, let's dig deeper. They lie to us every time. It's the burning of the Capitol building, a playbook of Unity Party, 202, the burning of the executive mansion during the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf era. The monies were placed in the budget to renovate the mansion, but the mansion was never renovated. The monies were expended. It would take George Weah to come before the mansion was renovated. Is that the same thing going to happen to the Capitol building? Money will be placed in the budget to renovate the Capitol building, but it will be left in ruins and tatters. Nothing done. But the money will be expended. Let's dig deeper. What's your thought? Your thoughts. Let's take away. Why did you lie? Why did you steal? Why did you allow the citizens to breathe? We trusted them. That's why we voted them. But they fool us. They screw us, they use us, and they abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? That's the question that we ask. That's the question we keep asking. That's the question we keep asking. Nina Kuya, my lovely daughter, we keep asking this one question over and over and again. Why? Because Gedeh from Jacksonville, Florida. Why? Why did you fool us like that?
The people lie to us.
The government betray us.
They can lie, they can steal, they can I said we tired with their lies.
The local jailers in Monrovia,
with their promises.
They all have troublesome headlines, like the front page Africa, Monrovia on air. Several fires reported around the country. Grand Pastor County, Buchanan also experienced a fire. Brewerville tonight also experienced fire, a house fire. You use us, and you don't abuse us. So
why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask.
That's the question we ask. What did Joseph Boakai mean? If they do it, if they try to steal this election, it will be the end of this country. What did he mean by that? If Funati Kofa insists to be speaker, it will be the end of the Capitol building. What did Joseph Boakai mean by that? Did he threaten the survivability of the Republic of Liberia? The question:
where are the schools?
Where are the roads? Where are the jobs that the city who have fought? They're too selfish.
The people tired with their rhetoric. People tired. You see the reason why we ask why the government betray. They have enough of time, but yet they delay. People suffer.
No war, but people crying from hunger. No war, but people crying from hunger.
Your mission, your intention to the nation, the poor.
You got nothing to show.
Nothing. So why? The government should
lie. Why should the government lie to the Liberian people? That's the question we keep asking. What did Joseph Boakai mean by stating in this video? What did Joseph Boakai mean? If they try it, it will be the end of this country. What did Joseph Boakai mean by this video? If they try it, it will be the end of this country. Was he stating something like this? The burning of the Capitol? Or what? Take a look, take a listen.
If you think they will see this election, you will not lie. No. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country. We're not going to allow that to happen. If you think they will see this election, you will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country. We're not going to allow that to happen. If you think they will see this election, you will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country. We're not going to allow that to happen. If you think they will see this election, you will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country. We're not going to allow that to happen. If you think they will see this election, you will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country.
If you do it, that's the end of this country. If you do what? Can anyone equate this to if Unati cannot be removed, if he insists to be removed, it would be the end of this country? Is it? Can anyone equate that statement to removing Funati Kofa? That was Joseph Boakai. If they do it, that's the end of this country. Over an election threatening the survivability of the country. Okay? Yesterday's peaceful assembly brought together a whole lot of people. A signer of the 1986 Constitution, Reverend Dr. Councillor Per Brown Bull, a former commissioner of the TRC, the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. She was on the grounds of the Capitol yesterday, Tuesday, December 17th, noted, gone down in history as White Tuesday turned bloody. Availing herself or availed herself to the police, speaking to the cameras and news organs about the rights of citizens to free the protests, stating, we put you there, we can take you from there, the same way we put you there. Non-violence. Take a look, take a listen to the Reverend Mother Councillor Per Brown Bull.
Hey, guess what? Yeah, what? The Constitution, the people who wrote the Constitution, they were the best. Those people reviewed 200 Constitution, 200 worldwide. Open this thing here. 200, the best of the best. Amos Sawyer, professor of political science, he was those students. These are the people who were the National Constitutional Commission. They were the people who were elected. But you know what? We were not elected by those. We were elected, we were not appointed, we were elected from our political subdivision. I was voted from our district, right by the Seaport River where DJ Blue come from. Then we came to City Hall, and the people chose us. We were elected 9 from Monrovia and the different counties. You can see each county and territory. So they had people like Banks, Justice Banks, one of Liberia best researcher, people in the background. They read over 200 constitutions. That's why we say if you teach, they had taught you in school, you will be able to talk about ambiguous. And if somebody do want something in the Constitution, you have to go to referendum. So until they go to referendum to change anything in the Constitution, it is the highest law. So it's nothing ambiguous. Don't let young boys, and it's not the first time. I saw the Speaker of the House, Tyler, the march, what they call it, the marshal or sergeant, the entire members of the House of Representatives, when they went to vote or no vote or cover the grace one, I saw them. I went on prohibition, and they see Supreme Court. They made 50-page ruling against this House of Representatives. And for Mary Brown, I sued them again, and I won. Supreme Court made a decision. I sued the Minister of Justice, Christiana Tar, and the government of Liberia for fairway Sherman, and we won, violating the due process. I sued the Truth and Reconciliation Commission of Liberia when they fired me, and Supreme Court ruled 50-page ruling. They suspended Video for 6 months from the practice of law, violation of my due process, because they had no right to remove me. Just like these people got no right to
let's have you on the record.
Yes,
Supreme Court runner initial ruling into this impasse at the House of Representatives. What do you make of the court's opinion on the matter?
My friend, the court opinion is the highest opinion. Right now, it's back before the Supreme Court on information. And as former chairman of the Grievance and Ethics Committee of the Supreme Court, when a case is sub judice, you do not talk on it. And so let us hear, let them wait. So if the people have a right to come to the people, to talk to them, to assemble, and when the people come and shoot you, the people who are supposed to protect you, it was not provoked. I was a witness.
When you say shoot, what do you mean? Was it live bullets or tear gas?
I never been in war to shoot in your God.
But you were shooting.
Whatever, pop, man. These people fought everybody. They forgot about me. People were running. I had my own security ran. But then I couldn't see a cloud. Yes, cloud and smoke. Just keep, we only reach right here. To turn the road, I guess when they saw the group, they gave the order to shoot. So, the police, the government, Liberia police, the secondary pressure government that's supposed to save us, protect us for our safety. I am a victim sign of the Constitution to adhere to the rule of war. I did not do anything by the time we reach here to go over there. Man, they fight, they smoke. You have a right to assemble. And when your government not correct, reform and change it. Just how we voted for y'all, just how it will not be 6 months. We put y'all there, and we will take y'all from
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Anything by the time we reach here to go over there. Man, they fight, they smoke. You have a right to assemble. And when your government not correct, reform and change it. Just how we voted for y'all, just how it will not be 6 months. We put y'all there, and we will take y'all from
Thank you.
And when your government not correct, reform reform and change it. Just how we voted for y'all, just how it will not be 6 months. We put you there, and we will take you off.
Thank you so much.
And when your government not correct, reform and change it. Just how we voted for y'all, just how it will not be 6 months. We put you there, and we will take you off.
Thank you so much. Sophia Brambu is one of the signers of the 1986 Liberian Constitution. That was also one of the protesters who.
That was Councillor Reverend Mother Pear Brown Bull, a former commissioner of the TRC, speaking yesterday, December 17th, to the news reporters that had gathered around her to have a take on the violence that erupted yesterday. You heard her stated unequivocally that it wasn't provoked. That is, the citizens, the protesters, did not provoke the law enforcement or police, but it was an unprovoked attack on the protesters. That's what she meant. And you heard the embassy statement. The United States Embassy. We'll show you the statement momentarily, but let's read it for you. It said, the U.S. Embassy condemns yesterday's violence on Capitol Hill. Citizens have a right to express their views peacefully, and violence is never the answer. Okay? That first sentence is on the side of the protesters. It's on the side of the protesters. Political differences should be resolved through an open political process. We call on all parties to remain calm and resolve the impasse on Capitol Hill so that the legislature can return to work on behalf of all Liberians. That was the United States Embassy near Monrovia statement issued earlier today in the nation's capital. Okay? A lot of things have unfolded since yesterday, the burning of the Capitol building. Okay? I woke up to a phone call this morning about the Capitol building. We're going to come to that. But yesterday, President Weah's special aide, Sekou Carrasco de Maro, was arrested, taken to Central Prison briefly, and then by 10 minutes to 4 o'clock, he was arraigned before a judge in a court, and then sent straight to South Beach. On what charges? We don't know. Take a look, take a listen. This is Sekou Carrasco being arrested and taken to the Charles Alfonso King Liberia National Police Headquarters on Capitol Bypass.
So this is what happening. So as you can see, the police are working today. So this is what happening. I want to say welcome back. Welcome back. We are going to relay from the radio very soon. So Sekou Carrasco. Oh, officer. So, Carrasco, you can't speak on the price. Carrasco, do you can't speak on the price? Carrasco. So, as you can see, the Liberia National Police, Sekou Carrasco is moving. So, Carrasco, do you can't speak on the price? Carrasco, do you care to speak to the price? Do you care to speak to the price? So, Segun Carrasco, do you care to speak to the price? Carrasco.
Okay, the young man, the press there, I don't know what he even saying. You can't speak to the price. And then he's laughing. Sekou Carrasco, you care to speak to the price? You care to speak to the price? And then he's laughing, as if to say it is funny. Yeah, Miera Dan said, what is the journalist saying? Sekou Carrasco, you care to speak to the price? And then he's laughing. But this was Carrasco yesterday when he was taken into the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. And he was there for some time. And then almost close to 4 o'clock, when the order of business was about done for the day, they had him arraigned before a judge in a court. And they couldn't grant him bail. They took him to Center Street, South Beach. And he remains there as I speak to you tonight. As a matter of fact, another journalist, I think it was Julius J, reported that because of Carrasco being taken over there, they deny every prisoner, every inmate at Central Prison. They deny them visitation. They denied them visitation because if they had allowed anybody to visit anybody in there yesterday, I don't know about today, Carrasco would have had visitations as well. People would have gone there to see Carrasco. But up to this minute, Carrasco remains behind bars. Hope he's doing well. They could not get bail for him today. Blame it on the fire at the Capitol. Okay? These are the things that are happening in our country. When people are speaking up for the rule of law, exercising their rights to freely participate in a process, something that the United States Embassy frowned on, spoke about, and issue a statement to that effect about what happened yesterday. And this is the U.S. Embassy statement. Okay, you can see it right there. It's on their page. The U.S. Embassy condemns yesterday's violence on Capitol Hill. Citizens have a right to express their views peacefully, and violence is never the answer. Political differences should be resolved through an open political process. We call on all parties to remain calm and resolve the impasse on Capitol Hill so that the legislature can return to work on behalf of all Liberians. Othelia Monjolo Bangbe said, but what did he do? He was playing music. The very music that I played here moments ago by Takunje. They lied to us. That's the music Carrasco was playing in the car. That's the reason why they arrested him. And maybe because he had on the gentleman agreement handshake T-shirt symbolizing the yellow machine's gentleman agreement. I believe that's his crime. But when the charge sheet is released, we will all know what his charges or what is his charge. What crime did he commit? Okay? But everybody, everybody has a right. Guarantee, honor the law, honor our Constitution, to freely assemble, to freely associate, to petition the government. You heard Per Brown spoke about that. Sarah, speak about that. You heard her. Guarantee, honor the laws, honor the Constitution, that when the people are not even happy with their government, they have a right to change the government through legal means by voting them out. Okay? That's why Article 1 of the Constitution, all power is inherent in the people. We, the people. Okay? The Capitol building was set ablaze. What caused the building to burn? Was it arson? Was it arson? Or was it arson? Was it arson that somebody set this building on fire? Or it was an accidental fire? Is it electrical fire? Last week or so, there was a fire, electrical fire, in the panel boxes at the Capitol building. There were electrical fire. Those fires were put out by people, security, and other people. The press were there, and we saw those things happen. This fire started when? Around 5, 6 o'clock or so. I got a phone call from Liberia around 2:22. I was almost deep asleep when the call came, because we got through with our show here almost around 1 o'clock or so, almost 1 o'clock. And then usually after the show, I will get phone calls from people to analyze the show or say something to me, or tell me thank you, or we just chit chat. Always after the show, I will get 2, 3 calls before I go to bed. So as soon as I got rid of those calls, or I got through with those calls, I was almost deep asleep when I just saw my phone ring, and I pick up the call. Look at your message. I just sent you a video. The Capitol building is on fire. And this was the screenshot that I got. What you are looking at from the video. And all I could say was, wow, wow, wow. That's all I could say. Wow, wow. I was shocked. I was shocked. Wow, wow, wow. Okay? In total shock. The Capitol building gutted by fire. Who did it? Could this be the work of an arsonist or an accidental fire caused by other electric? Do we have 24-hour security at the Capitol building, just as we do with the executive mansion? Do we have 24? The police station is right next door. Right next door. The police, the Charles Alfonso King Police Headquarters is right there. The Ministry of Information is right behind the police station. Capitol building is right next door. The Ministry of Justice and Temple of Justice, the home of the Supreme Court, is right there. The Temple of Justice is right there, right behind the Capitol. The executive mansion is across the street. University of Liberia is right across the street. Was there electricity last night? That is City Power, LEC. Was there electricity last night? The building was under renovation. Do you recall when the majority bloc or renegade lawmakers, as we call them here, when they went to work or went to the joint section and all of the chairs were rooted, taking off the screws? You recall that time? Helen Quayle Elliott, Elvis Morris, Sabina Harris, Asata Miller, Kelvin G. Allen. Do you recall that time? Do you recall when they removed the chairs? We were made to understand that the building was under renovation that time. And all the contract documents were displayed on social media that this company was renovating the building. So, did this company, and when they removed the chairs, they did it overnight. They did it overnight. When they removed the chairs, they did it overnight. So that when these renegade lawmakers came in, they were shouting all over the place until the information came out, I think from the clerk or somebody, and said that this building is under renovation. Okay? That the building is under renovation, and it was the contractors who unscrewed the chairs. Is the job finished? Is the job finished? Is the job done? The renovation work, is it done? Or these people were working in the building last night? Were there securities? Were there securities in the building? Hold on for me, folks. Let me take this. I got a call here. Let me take it real quick. I will come back. The department is at work, folks. The Digging Deeper department is at work. So you don't worry, okay? All secure. Yeah. Okay. Was there security? Were there security officers? We know for the past almost good 2 weeks, it's been very difficult for people to just enter the Capitol building. It's been difficult for people to enter the Capitol building for the past 2 weeks or more, especially people from the integrity lawmakers side, people who are constitutionalists, who support the rule of law and not just Funati Kofa. Even their staffers, some of them, their staffers were arrested, like Yeke Koluba. They were not allowed easily. Even some of the press that are sympathetic to the integrity lawmakers, to Speaker Kofa and his group, some of them were not even allowed on the premises. They could not get in easily. Despite it is the people's house, they could not get in easily. So the past 2 weeks, people have not been frequenting in there. We saw how the renegade group went to work. They went in convoy. They get down from the cars, they assemble, they take pictures, and they all walk in together. And the heavy security. You heard the speaker, Funati Kofa, stated one time that the day there is no section here, you don't see the police presence, right? When you heard Funati Kofa, when there is no session here, you do not see the police presence. Correct? When there is no session, you do not see the police presence. Or when the renegade black or majority black do not come here, you don't see heavy police presence. But when they come, you see the police show up. Do you recall that? I probably can find that video and play it. Speaker Kofa made that statement. Okay? Okay? So, that's the picture you see right there. That's the picture of the Capitol building early this morning in Monrovia. You see right there. The dome, that round something. That's what you see right there. The building gutted by fire. Was it an arson fire? Or what kind of fire was it? Arson? Or accidental electrical fire? What kind of fire was it? What kind of fire was it? Instead of the police or fire department inviting professional people, our international partners, as did President George Weah during the 16 billion falsehood, the biggest lies ever told. President Weah invited the United States government through the embassy to conduct an investigation into the $16 billion. And they did the interview, they did the investigation, a complete investigation. And we have that report right here. Since 2019, 2018, the Crow report have always been here on my decks in studio. This is the Crow report. Okay, this is the Crow report. The Americans went in, they spent for that investigation. You said the American government paid Crow over 500,000 United States dollars to do that investigation. Over 500,000 United States dollars. Why couldn't the fire service, the police, or the Boakai government, Joseph Yuma Boakai first statement should have been, I'm calling on our international partners to aid in the investigation because they are more sophisticated and they will bring out the truth. And that we will hold the corporates or anybody responsible, will hold them, though he does not honor the rule of law. But he made a statement today that he will exert the full weight of the law. Instead of doing that, they follow propaganda, like Mark Jabate would say, propaganda. Propaganda is not true. It's not facts. They follow propaganda and try to pin it on a young lawmaker for his Facebook post or live interview he held on July 2nd, Frank Safoko Jr. Frank Foko had an interview in which he said, and I quote, he said, we will burn the session. I want to emphasize 3-4 times he used the word the session. He will burn the session. That is the setting. Since July, our law enforcement did not see the statement that time as a threat to say this man will burn the building. They did not see it as a threat that time. No assessment was made that time. Okay? Look, many a times when people make these statements, as in the case of now Senator Darius DeLong of Monrovia County, where he said he was stoned President Weah convoy, and when they bring guns, they will not know where guns will come from. Darius DeLong was not investigated. They didn't call him in. When Henry Costa on October 12, 2019 said, for which Tapla Z Davis, Zolizo, could not get confirmed, When Costa said he would drag President Weah head on the road, on the streets like market dog. Costa was not reined in. He was not questioned. Even when Costa lied, made up a story, February 11, 2019, that his radio station was burglarized, was armed robbed. The late Fidel said he refused. May his soul rest in peace. Fidel said he refused on orders of Henry Costa not to cooperate with the investigation. They didn't do anything. Nothing happened to Fidel City. Nothing happened to Henry Costa. They didn't see it as a threat. He said that his radio station, February 11, 2019, within 2 hours, Henry Costa was able to raise over $27,000 to buy a new transmitter that was hidden in his power building. Okay, a transmitter that was hidden in his power building, that Ure building. But he took $27,000 from the Liberian people, from friends, family members, and what have you, allegedly for a brand new transmitter. There was no threat. Yeke Koluba issued so many threats against George Weah. There was no arrest, no investigation of Yeke in line with those threats. Because in the first place, Yeke, as a lawmaker, has rights. The Constitution forbids a lawmaker being arrested, investigated, whatsoever, for their utterances made at the Capitol building, for on their way to work, whatsoever. You can't arrest them. You can't. But this is Frank Sarfoko, the early July news conference that he had. Take a look, for which they are today. They have besieged his home. As I speak to you, there are tens of armed, heavily armed police officers at Frank Sarfoko's home tonight. He's scared for his life. I saw what he wrote and posted, or his interview. He's scared for his life. This is the interview he had July. Early this year, July, way July. Today is December 18. I think it was July 2nd or July 3rd when he held this interview. Take a look, take a listen.
They send you to committee room.
They don't respect the law. They don't respect the law. If they don't respect the law, there will be no section. You will disrupt every session until they respect the law.
You promised you back up in tongues on Thursday.
I wait. Yes, I meant it.
Do you think that language is when you're calling about
yes, I said it.
So they're going to
they are nicopoos.
And you say you're going to burn the chamber.
You want to burn the chamber? Any house of grievances, why you can take it over?
Why are you so angry? I'm angry because of the Liberian people.
Why exactly are they angry today?
The Liberian people are not protected by us.
How? The speaker is a speaker for the law.
Nothing here that is on the agenda for the Liberian people. You guys are compromised. And I will tell you, Lord, gentlemen, you guys, even the journalists, from a just a minute, explain to us what are you actually angry? You are following section.
What actually happened?
The LPRC boss, he tampered with the law. He tampered with the law. He took money that he was not authorized to take by law. And he came, it was compromised by the legislature. So who are the Liberian people depending on now?
Who are the Liberian people depending on?
So,
who are we depending on?
In your opinion, is it compromised?
It was compromised.
Let's consider about a CDC.
A CDC. I'm talking about Liberia.
No, but
Liberia is above everything. Liberia is above United Party. Liberia is above CDC. Liberia is above ANC, and Liberia is above any political party.
Getting angry emotionally.
I'm emotional.
After you pushed for a specialized committee, which was not done. Why were you pushing for
because because we need witnesses to make sure that this process and the law is respected. That's what we want.
You threatening to burn down the chamber.
Yes.
Why?
If we cannot prioritize the Liberian people interests, for which we were sent here from the 73 districts, to burn that session.
You think you can do that?
I'm very serious about it.
To burn down.
I'm telling you that if the Liberian people, JFK got issued, even our staff force at Capitol Building, there is no bus to take them home. There is no bus to bring them. There is no health protection for them. No insurance here for them. Now look at JFK. Now look at Redemption Hospital. Now look at the teachers. Are we looking at the University of Liberia? The children don't have chairs to sit in at the University of Liberia. Now look at public schools, Tottenham, and other public schools in Liberia. So they are not taking into consideration.
For that reason, your police are corrupt. They are a bunch of nickel pools. They will burn down.
I am telling you that will burn down this section if these people don't work for the Liberian people.
What difference would have made if the speaker were actually burn down?
I am telling you that will burn down this section if these people don't work for the Liberian people.
Listen to it. Burn down this session. This session. This is the first time he's stating that. He will state it 2 more times. Take a look, take a listen here.
I'm telling you that will burn down this section if these people don't work for the Liberian people.
What difference would have made if the speaker were actually
we will follow the process like we did. You saw we went there professionally prepared to ask those professional questions that this guy break the laws of the country. And when you break the law of the country, there are consequences. It can't wait.
What evidence do you have if you want to hold them back down?
You were there. You were there. You saw you saw the evidences we have. You heard those legal questions that the speaker was asking. How can you circumvent the Constitution to one paper? How can you do that?
The minister said the PFN board that was
Chief, read Article 34D.
They see Article 34D.
Are you reading Article 34D?
I mean, I'm reading the number of
so why can you go read it?
No,
you cannot debate on what I know.
Okay.
What I know is the Constitution is the law. And I quoted the law, and you listen to my quotation. Sorry? I'm saying I said my police. The speaker is part of my police. The speaker is a representative. Yes. Because I'm better not because of political party. I'm better because the Liberian people interest is not taken first.
What do you think is the way forward?
The way forward is for us to respect the Liberian people.
What is that interest in one?
The interest there, if somebody breach the law, the law should prevail.
What do you want?
Not what I want. It's what the Liberian people want. The Liberian people elected us here to represent them, to speak on their behalf. There are a lot of communities here, no electricity. There are a lot of communities here, no power water. Why will Liberia be discussing lack of power water? Why will Liberia be talking the issue of electricity? Is it about the fact that I have a CDC speaker? I'm not here for that nonsense.
Is this the only way power?
We are talking about Liberia is a CDC speaker.
That is honorable. Consider that.
I said nonsense. Oh, man, are you talking for me? Are you want to
be suspended for this?
I want to be expelled. I want to be expelled.
Is this the only way forward?
Don't be going to be
let them bring the person let the person whoever throw back for district. My district, I'm talking for my district. My district are flawed. There are flaws all around my district and other districts. Go to district 3. Go to district for people right keen to go to their homes. What is this legislature? What extra appropriation? What kind of emergency session are they calling for us to go take care of those people?
You didn't raise the things when
I raised them.
When they environmental protection agency was
you were there. You were there when I raised it. You were there when I
spoke. You enter here today with Keke.
It's not an issue.
Raising them.
I'm not interested in lawmakers who come here to no. So because those lawmakers are raising concern, and their concern is their legitimate right.
But one reason
why Joseph Baga is driving over 5 bulletproof cars. And you want lawmakers to ride Keke? The same way I'm the representative. He was elected the way I was elected.
How long were you run that keke?
Chief.
How long?
Chief. Chief. The fact that those guys roll keke, I respect them because they want to come do the Liberia job. So they have to inconvenience themselves and ride what is available for them to come to work. So I respect them. If they have stayed home, I would have had problem for staying home for not doing the Liberian job.
Any party comment for you will leave it, sir?
Chief, if the Liberian people interest is not protected, we'll burn our section.
Okay, listen one more time. And Binta Barito, you are right about that. It was from the beginning. Now, a journalist said you will burn the chambers. And then he said the session. He about to repeat it. We'll burn the session.
It's not protected. We'll burn our section. We'll burn our section. We'll burn our section. Interest is not protected. We'll burn our section. Interest is not protected. We'll burn our section. The Liberian interest, the issue of water, lack of water, all public universities, high school should be taken care of. Make sure that our women are protected. The laws of the land is protected. Chief, there are a lot of things, you know.
But all of these things are talking about never on the agenda.
Which agenda? Now, why are we asking for you to get on the agenda and they don't? So for the fact that they don't want to get on the agenda, it means that they are not interested in the Liberian.
People who preventing them from coming.
No, you are aware. I've been raising this issue. You saw those guys in there, those Unity Party lawmakers. You see the kind of recklessness they own in that play. Those guys are very reckless. You think we running parties in shit government? That anything comes from any minister or director come here?
You are in majority.
Chief, I'm telling you, did I say, I'm telling you the legislature. I'm part of the legislature. And there I'm telling you what is unfolding. Why were you here when I stay away from the retreat? Why were you here?
Why did you stay up?
Because they were not in the interest of the Liberian.
Honorable Coco, you are a member of the legislature. Don't you think there is some other way that you
We are away. We are away. I wish we were in Kenya when the Pope went down the whole session, the whole parliament. It's this special way when the Liberian people are not protected. We have to protect the interests of the Liberian people. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So that's the voice of
Article 34D.
I mean, I'm giving you the number.
So why can you go read it?
No, listen to me.
You cannot debate on what I know. Okay. What I know is the Constitution is the law.
Okay, the Constitution is the law. Frank Sarfoko made that assertion since July this year. July. He was not caught for questioning. Nobody saw it as a threat. No. Nobody saw it as a threat. July 2nd, 2024. That's the exact date. And nobody saw it as a threat. Okay? Nobody saw it as a threat. But today, he's been caught. He's been, he feels threatened. His life, he feels his life is not safe with the police and what have you. But the Capitol building got burned down. And before that happened, Samuel Koga granted an interview to Spoon TV. He granted an interview to Spoon TV. If you can see where my cursor is, that's Samuel Koga right underneath Francine Chunawe, the green hater. That's Samuel Koga right there. Sitting in his car. Now we're digging deeper, right? Yeah, the Triple D have gone to work. And thanks to our many analysts from the Digging Deeper department that are out there, that are looking into everything. You know, I love this. I love my team. I love my followers, my fans. I love this network. this network of people that we have. Yeah. Okay. Samuel Koga is seated right underneath Francine Chenoweth. And in his car, where was he? Where was he? Was he on the grounds of the Capitol when he granted an interview to Spoon TV? And towards the end of the interview, you will hear him say, "I'm tired. I got to go and go to bed." But look in the background of Samuel Koga. It looks like he was sitting on the grounds of the Capitol, which was way into imagine the time here. The show starts at 4 o'clock. That's 9 p.m. in Liberia. 4 o'clock here at 9 p.m. So if he came on the show at 2 hours, the video, the marker on yesterday's show is from 2 hours, 38 minutes. So the show started at 4 o'clock. So 2 hours and 38 minutes, that's 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 6:30 is 11:30 local time in Liberia. And Koga is allegedly seated in his car on the grounds of the Capitol. Until he can dispute that he was not on the Capitol building ground in his car, unless he can say that he was sitting at RLJ in the car, in the parking lot at RLJ, because he did not want to go into the building at RLJ because they would have disturbed his conversation. But he's seated in the car, and the background looks like the Capitol building at 11:30 in the night. Who was the last person that left the Capitol building yesterday night? Who was the last person? Okay, who was the last person? Take a look and take a listen to Koga. But first, Remy Gray had a few words to say, and then Koga will come on, and you listen to him.
On their rights at their own time, not at the time of the president. I know it's fearsome. I've been seeing the euphoria. People scared. They don't like to hear protests. But did you give Mr. Weah a chance yesterday when he came out? Demanding that he should come out, he should step down, and the deputy for that protest that asked Mr. Weah to step down was Mo Ali. Now, if that were the case today, you think Mo Ali will be happy? What goes around comes around. We're in a state of karma. If you think that was good yesterday, then it's good today. One good turns to another, Stanton. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm going to welcome Honorable Koga, and it's good to see Eduardo. Also remember that Carrasco is in jail at Sub Beach. People from the prison calling me that Carrasco is being put in what they say the local black cell. Carrasco is in jail at Sub Beach. Currently, he is in the local black cell. Again, we will discuss Carrasco, and we're trying to confirm one or two stories. Then Mama will bring that story on. But let me bring in Representative Koga. Should we say you still the chairman, and now you guys have speaker? Welcome to the show, Representative Koga. Can you unmute yourself, please? Can you unmute?
Okay.
Yes, welcome.
Tonton, thank you very much. And I listen very well and retain all of the conversation that have been held across. There are pros and cons in the discussion. But I want to, first of all, let you know about 3 different issues. One has to do with the statement of the American.
I want you, as you listen to Koga, I want you to take a keen look at his background. He is seated in his car. The car lights are on, and there are lights coming in from the background, like other street lights or lights in the yard or something. Okay, take a closer look. He's seated in the car. If Koga was at home, he would not be seated in the car. If he was at RLJ, he would not be seated in the car. Okay, and as I stated, let me put my face on it so that people understand. Okay, if he's at RLJ, he will not be seated in the car. He will go inside. If he's at home, he will not be seated in the car. We've hosted people from Liberia, and they never sat. We hosted Samuel Tour one time during one time when they had a signing ceremony for hundreds of millions of dollars with the United States government, and Samuel Tour sat in the comfort of his yard. He sat outside, and we had that interview. I think it was in his Palava hut. Yeah, he sat in his Palava hut, and then we had our interview. Okay, so Koga is sitting in his car. What is he doing in his car? 11:30 at night. 11:30 at night. 11:30 at night. What is he doing in his car? Where was he? At a nightclub, at a restaurant, at a bar, and he came running outside to get on the show? What was he doing? Where was he? Okay? Take a look, take a listen.
To do with the statement of the American embassy. 2, the issue of the visitation of the president to sign a vote of condolence. And then 3, the issue of the protesters. Now, let's begin with the protesters.
I forgot to tell you the other one, yeah. to sign the book of condolence. Eble, girl, another one again. To sign the book of condolence. Monique, where you at? Let's go back a couple seconds here. Cover Mamite to sign the book of condolence. I think that communion he meant to say. I think about 2 or 3 times he said I think about book of condolence. You listen.
A vote of condolence. And then 3, the issue of the visitation of the president to sign a vote of condolence. And then 3, the issue of the protesters. Now, let's begin with the protesters. We're part of the war that a person that is supposed to present a petition to will lead a protest. You saw lawmakers that's supposed to have been the one to receive the petition, leading a group of people to come. And in the process where they started from Vamois, there was no tension. The police gathered there throughout and they while entering the Capitol building, others, instead of going through a normal procedure, which is enshrined in the Constitution, Article 17, that says every citizen at all times, in a peaceful manner, to assemble for the common goods of their well-being, to instruct their representative. That's what the law says. Now, you walk for the common good of your well-being from Vamoma, approaching the Capitol building, the disorder attitude started. People begin to jump on the Capitol building fence instead of pass through the channel. That what brought in the situation where the police begin to chase people. I just want to register that because I was at the Capitol building. The second aspect has to do with the issue of the president's visitation or the signing of a condolence. Stanton, I want you to understand that in this country, the issue of recognizing the dead, there is a national holiday that is set aside in this country for it, that nobody go anywhere but to go and reconcile or to go and clean the grave site and also honor the dead. Wherein a vice president or former vice president of a country died. And this death announcement had been taking place everywhere. And it was known by everybody in the country that today was a day that he's supposed to lay in state for the final honoring of that individual.
Hey, folks, I want you to take a closer look at the background of Samuel Koga. In the background there is the Capitol building. Okay? In the background is, you can see the building. You can see the building. One of our detectives from the Digging Deeper department just called me and said, Gilmore, you are too good. You really got a team of people that work with you. Say, I'm looking at the video. I'm not listening to what Koga is saying. I'm looking at the video to get a glimpse of exactly where he's at. And behind him is the Capitol building. Okay? Behind him is the Capitol building. So Koga is at the Capitol building around 11:30 to 12 o'clock at night. And you can see the top of the building. Okay, that's the Capitol building behind Koga there. So the police, the investigators need to look at this video. And Spoon can't do anything with it. We finish clipping the video. We finish cutting the video from there. Yeah, we finish cutting the video from there. Our videographer did a good job. Yeah, we finish clipping it from the Spoon TV show from December 17. You can, if you go to Spoon TV or that video from December 17, that program, go to 2 hours 38 minutes. Fast forward to 2 hours 38 minutes. You will see that when Samuel Koga came on to talk. Yeah. Look, that's the Capitol building behind him right there. Okay. So we need to know his timeline, his alibi. Okay, his timeline, his alibi. After yesterday, was he at the Capitol yesterday when the protest went on? When did he leave from there? What did he do? His timeline, his alibi. Let's get it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Jessica said if you zoom it, yeah, so take a screenshot and zoom it. Yeah. Take a screenshot and zoom it. You will see the Capitol building in the background. And towards the end of the interview, he said, I'm tired. I got to go sleep. So he was not at RLJ. He was not at home. He was not at a nightclub, at a restaurant. He was not in a hotel room anywhere. He was sitting right in his car on the grounds of the Capitol building at 11:30 in the night. Okay? At 11:30 in the night, he's sitting down on the grounds of the Capitol building. And then he was crying this morning. Let's continue to roll the tape.
Taking place everywhere. And a national holiday that is set aside at the Capitol building. The second aspect has to do with the issue of the press. Instead of pass through the channel, that what brought in the situation where the police begin to chase people. I just want to register that because I was at the Capitol building. The second aspect has to do with the issue of the president's visitation or the signing of a condolence. Stanton, I want you to understand that in this country, the issue of recognizing the dead, there is a national holiday that is set aside in this country for it, that nobody go anywhere but to go and reconcile or to go and clean the gravesite and also honor the dead. Wherein a vice president or former vice president of a country died. And this death announcement had been taking place everywhere. And it was known by everybody in the country that today was a day that he's supposed to lay in state for the final honoring of that individual. Under no condition that you will prevent the president from going there. It would have been interpreted that the president is insensitive. Two, the issue of the American ambassador's statement, that was a policy approach. I mean, yes, that was a policy statement. And it was in the rightful direction because he was trying to protect the national residing in foreign country. Had the Liberian government had gone over air to announce to the citizen that every citizen stay home, there's going to be a protest, it means that the government had something on our sleeves, meaning those protesters that will be brave to come, there are consequences. So the government wouldn't have come out with any policy of such. So we are Liberian, we regret the action of those that got wounded. Quite frankly, it was wrong, but they also invoked the situation on grounds that they that came to pass through the normal door to enter with protest and present their petition, they went on the contrary by journeying over the fence through the university campus and other places to enter, which was illegal. So it means that there was a motive. Predicated upon that, the lawmakers are seated at the Capitol building, the senators are there and the representatives are there. The police need to protect the sacred of the legislature to ensure that intruders should not enter and do any act of lawlessness. So these are the processes that led to whatsoever that happened. For those that were arrested, yes, when there are situations that cause chaos, there will always be a high pursuit. In that light, police will on the spot, people that is spotted to be part and parcel of acting, unlawful will be apprehended for investigation. But I believe that they will be protected by the Constitution. The mandama rights will be given to them, and we believe that we will ensure and follow the law, that the police will not do anything on the contrary. But what really unfolded today was provoked. Under no condition that Samuel Koga will lead a protester, knowing fully well that I am the one that representing the Liberian people, to create like you are inciting the citizens against your colleagues. So I want you guys to look at those issues when you are discussing it. But we regret the action of people getting wounded. It's wrong. But that's my contribution I want to make.
Thank you. Yeah, but you're going to stay put, or are you leaving? Or you going to hang on?
Well, I stay so long, and our opportunity has been accepted. So now, if you have any concern, you can raise it or respond, because I got to go to bed.
All right. So thank you very much for coming on, Honorable Koga. All right. So thank you very much for.
And our opportunity has been accepted. So now, if you have any concern, you can raise it or respond, because I got to go to bed.
All right. So thank you.
I stay so long, and our opportunity has been accepted. So now, if you have any concern, you can raise it or respond, because I got to go to bed.
All right.
He got to go to bed because he stayed so long on the grounds of the Capitol. And so he got to go to bed. Okay? So, what we are saying here is that the police, like they did with Frank Sarfoko, with the speaker, J. Funati Kofa, they need to do same with Samuel Koga. Get his timeline, his alibi. Where was he? Where did he do the interview on Spoon? In his car? Was it on the grounds of the Capitol? Was it at RLJ? I'm certain RLJ has cameras. When you enter, when you leave, they will record you on the camera. Look at the camera. When did Koga return to RLJ? December 17th night. Do we not have cameras on the Capitol, on the grounds of the Capitol? But besides that, what about the security? What about the security? Fulonsho, the police got their video. The only network the police working with that they can allow everywhere is Spoon. So the police got the video. Yeah. Okay. Thomas Doe said no, not one camera there. Okay. Not one camera there. But this is very serious. Very serious. Yeah. This is very serious. The burning of the Capitol, for whatever reasons, should not be taken lightly. And that is why the Concerned Liberian Network categorically equally condemn the wanton use of force on peaceful protesters and the barbaric act of arson on the Capitol. In a statement we put out today, we released, said Gedeh Hard Talk and the Concerned Liberian Network Incorporated strongly condemn the wanton use of force and brutality by the Joseph Human Boakai Police Force against peaceful protesters on Tuesday, December 17, 2024, on the Capitol Hill. Meanwhile, we categorically detest the barbaric and heinous act of arson, if confirmed, by any individual in a Capitol building fire early Wednesday, December 18th morning. We call for an immediate and thorough investigation into not only the fire, but the disproportionate use of force on peaceful citizens who were exercising their inalienable rights guaranteed under the law. The Joseph Human Boakai administration should not only respond to such incidents only when it affects her. Mr. Boakai did not say anything about citizens who were brutalized by police officers on yesterday, but ran to the scene of the fire on the Capitol building. He cannot be selective in responding to issues involving citizens. We sympathize with Speaker J. Funati Kofa, pro tempore Yomli Kanga Lawrence, and the Liberian legislature and people for the destruction of the people's house. Until we realize that no one person has more rights than the other to the Capitol building, the sooner we will realize and follow the rule of law. The sooner we will realize and follow the rule of law. That brings us to what we call the contamination. The contamination of the crime scene by the fire service, the unprofessional manner in which they conducted themselves, allow Spoon TV inside the premises. Okay, when they were fighting fire, Jeremiah Kwan arrived on the scene, and they ran him through the building with tons of people behind him. Okay, with tons of people behind him. Okay, they went into the building. When fire is reported in the building, investigation is going on. Allegedly, without witch hunt, they would have done the right thing. But we equally condemn the unprofessional manner in which the firefighters, the police handle the crime scene. Very unprofessional manner. Okay? Yeah. Very, very unprofessional manner. We are saddened by that. Okay? You saw the police chief. He went there in Kosu. I will put the police chief on a picture or you will see it. You saw the police chief. He went there in Kosu. This is Jeremiah Kwan arrival on the scene. And take a look, take a listen here. What happened when Kun got on the scene. We're going to play the whole video.
Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, Honorable Jeremiah Kun, has just arrived here on Capitol Hill, where the fire incident is. So, still with us. So, still with us, the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia just arrived here at the incident, the fire incident here on Capitol Hill. That's the Vice President, Honorable Jeremiah Kun. The Vice President is being was along the Speaker of the Majority Black, Rachel Kun. So the vice president. So folks, we have to remain out, saying that we are not allowed to.
Okay. This is what happened today. Everybody is going into the crime scene, contaminating the crime scene. With all the people that enter in here, along with the vice president, how do you investigate the would-be assassin or the assassin? How? With all these people. How? How will you investigate? A building of that magnitude is on fire. Firefighters are fighting the fire to put the fire off. And then the vice president of the republic came running there. Bam! Went inside the building. The president came. Bam! Sitting down outside the building. Okay. Very unprofessional manner. I don't care what anybody says. The building, the Catholic Church, the cathedral. I will open the phone line momentarily. I'll open the phone line. Don't worry. The cathedral that burned in Paris, France. We didn't see, the whole world was up watching that cathedral burn. Firefighters were fighting that fire from all across Paris, France. Okay, they've just restored that building for over 5 years in Paris. They just restored that building and had it open, I think, early this month. You never saw the journalists running inside the building? No. You didn't see the journalists running inside the building. Okay? You did not. You did not see them running inside the building? Okay? They sat outside and conducted themselves. They sat outside and conducted themselves. I want to show you a video of Spoon TV inside the premises of the building. Inside inside the building, chasing the fire service people, personnel, all over the building. Chasing the fire service people all inside the building. I'm trying to find that video for you. Okay.
Hello, folks. Good morning.
Okay, I got a video right here. Chasing the fire service people inside the building as the personnel, fire service people are pulling their hoses in to throw water on the fire. Here is Spoon TV people, cameramen, and everybody inside the building. Take a look, take a listen here. We're going to open up the telephone line, so don't worry. We'll give you good 30 minutes to call. It will be 1 minute per caller, please, so that we have enough people to speak on here tonight.
It is all about 4G action. So they're trying to locate where the fire is in the building. And the rotunda. So you can see there, you see the reddish color is where the fire is oozing and gushing from. You can see debris already falling. The firemen, look, they're saying glasses should be breaking. So it's not chaotic here. They're trying to find out what strategy to use to locate where the fire is blazing from. But you can see from the color here, the orange, like bright orange color, that is where the fire is concentrated. That is where
you just saw one guy ran in a white t-shirt. They're not fire service man. You just saw him ran. Okay. If I thought the other guy there ran past the fire service man, if I thought that was the arsonist, he just escaped. Because the I don't know what to say. Look at the video. Look at the video. This is a fire. The people are just, fire department is just coming in. Let me put my face on this one again. The fire service people are just coming in with their hoses, trying to connect and stretch it in the building. And Spoon TV crew is inside the building. I believe they were the only one who were given access. Yeah, Mr. Kier, I got a fire service chief photo. I will show it to you. Yeah, Akwe Gamer calling. Mr. Gamer, we don't have fire service in Liberia. What I saw today was a disgrace to the oldest republic in Africa. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's play the video for you. I got another thing to talk to us before before we open up the phone lines here. All right. Let's roll the video back a couple seconds here to see this guy running outside.
You can see debris already falling. The firemen, look, they're saying glasses should be breaking. So it's not chaotic here. They're trying to find out what strategy to use to locate where the fire is blazing from. But you can see from the color here, the orange, like bright orange color, that is where the fire is concentrated. That is where it is blazing from. So they are still trying to get a strategy how to combat the fire. We cannot go any further for safety reasons. We just go a bit to follow up with the firemen, but not too close for fear of the danger that accompanies what is happening. They are moving. So, ladies and gentlemen, this sad happening here up Capitol Hill, the seat of Liberia's legislature, has been engulfed in fire. So this is the closest you can see debris from the fire all on the floor here. You can see this piece of charred wood has been burnt and has fallen off. Just yesterday, President Boyka was here to sign the book of condolence for Liberia's former Vice President, John D. Gray of the Republic of Liberia. But
you see how far the Spoon people are going. The people trying to send the tubes, their hoses way up there, and Spoon camera is all over the place, going after them and talking, climbing the stairs. Okay, I don't know whether it is this video, but the water hose got bursted, and he was describing the scene, water everywhere, and the hose is busted, and they went to go get another hose, I don't know, from Seti Brothers or Ego Electrical. All right, let's fast forward a little bit. Look here. Let me put the volume on.
So you can see the POP design is already cracked. If I can zoom in closer, you can see it's already cracking. Any minute, it might cave in. So for safety reasons, even the fire station is not even safe. Where he is seated, he's just right.
LPRC.
Okay, so they're from the Liberian National
emergency team of the LPRC fire department. We're yet to see the fire service.
So where the fire service men from the LPRC is, it's not even safe. You can see the roof, the POP design is already cracked and might cave in at any point in time. You can see pieces of charred wood all on the staircase. So the water itself is taking its time. So the heat. Oh, that move. Just a second. Just a second.
This is the B fire.
Wow.
And the heat.
Okay. People in sneakers are running up and down in the building that is gutted with fire. Cameramen there, they have fire service people running up and down. Okay. We in the West here, we've seen fires. And we've seen people, firemen, fire service people, going into the flames to rescue people. Okay? People climbing windows. They're climbing the walls to go through a window or bust or door open or something to rescue people. We don't see ordinary people. We don't see the camera going inside the building when you think it is an arson attack. How do you preserve the crime scene? There was one bottle laying down in the ground, on the ground somewhere, and the fire chief told us, say, y'all put a yellow tape around it. Y'all cover that whole area there. Y'all cover that whole area. Huh? Y'all cover that whole area. This is Liberia Service Chief, Fire Service Chief. This is how he went to the crime scene today. This is how the fire service chief went to the crime scene today. That's the fire service chief today at the crime scene. Okay. And this video right here, it's the vehicle belonging to Austin Kawa of Freedom FM, the host of Freedom Hard Talk. While he was at work this evening in studio broadcasting, informing the Liberian people, educating the Liberian people about events unfolding in the country, his vehicle was petrol bombed. Somebody set his car ablaze. It is alleged that there were a couple of folks on motorbike right outside the studios on Benson Street. Not Benson Street, Carey Street. This is the vehicle belonging to Austin Kawa, set on blaze today in Monrovia this evening. Okay, that's the car right here. And Austin reported that the first stole his license plate. Then they came and petrol bombed the car. Yeah. And this right here will be our last, and then we're going to open up the lines. These are fire breakers right here. Oh, sorry, let me say fire breakers. Panel breakers, electrical boxes right here are from the Capitol building. That was the first fire that was set to the building, or electrical fire that happened at the building last week. How much investigation has been done with this? We don't know. Okay. This was the first fire last week. Jessica Beslow, I saw a video that a journalist went up to the fire to take pictures. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. How much investigation has been done with this? How much? We don't know. We don't know how much investigation has been done with respect to that. But it was, I want to show you the Capitol building, when the company, the construction company or contractors, when they remove the chairs. This is it. When they removed the chairs and the renegade lawmakers came in and said, oh, the Kofa block came and destroyed the place. They blame it on the Kofa people. Okay? They blame it on the Kofa. The same way they are doing this fire thing tonight or today. They are blaming it on the Kofa group. Okay? To the extent they are calling, the police is calling the speaker, Fonati Kofa, a person of interest. This was about 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, when the company that is renovating the building unscrewed all of the chairs. And they had to come out with a statement to say what happened. Do you recall this photo or these photos? Okay? This is our country. All right? It's time that the government reach out to our international partners like the United States to come in and thoroughly investigate the incident. I was telling you that if the building codes was tampered with, here is another picture from the Capitol. This picture is from the Capitol. The renovation work going on up there. Look at it. Today we are talking about fire in the rotunda, in the joint chambers. Did the contractors do something against the building code? Did they? This is the Capitol building, folks. The renovation work that is ongoing. Is that work completed? Eh? Is that work completed? This building was constructed by the Israeli company called Vianini. Vianini built the Capitol building and they built the executive mansion. Okay? Israeli company. The Boyka administration needs to reach out to the United States government to come in and help investigate this fire. This is not a thing to witch hunt anybody. It is not a thing to witch hunt anybody. It could be arson, it could be accidental or electrical fire. It is not a good thing to witch hunt people because you will not have the face to say, I'm sorry. When an investigation is done and people that you thought might have committed this act of violence, this heinous crime, this wanton behavior, because Joseph Boyka is a man who he an evil old man. He wicked. He does not recognize good from the past. And so he does not have that conscience to say, I'm sorry. If he did, he would be a very close friend to George Weah today. So if you go after people because you feel that they did it without any investigation, you will be plunging this country into more chaos. Look at what happened. Look at what happened. Sir Joseph's house got burned. Nothing came of it. We don't know where the investigation went. Speaker J. Funati Kofa house got burned. Started from the roof, just like this building. Started from the roof, Funati Kofa. We don't know what happened. Where is that investigation? Okay? A lot of things have happened. A lot of things have happened. I mean, this building has been under renovation for a long time, and people just need to say to the Liberian people the facts. Okay? They need to say the facts. And this chief of police, sorry, the fire service chief, my young brother TU Tugba West, say, can that fire service chief run? This the fire service chief. This is how he went to work today at the Capitol. Is this the guy that Darius Dillon recommended? That's somebody else here. TU Tugba West. Can the fire chief run? The man can play tabala too, man. What are you talking? The man can play tabala too. What are you talking about, man? All right. So at this point, we will open up the phone lines here. Take your calls at 313-957-9702. WhatsApp and direct. 1 minute per caller. 313-957-9702 is the number right there on your screens. You can call us here and let's have a conversation, okay? Welcome to all of you joining us here. You are listening to the program Liberia First on Gedeh Hard Talk. The burning of the Capitol building today in the nation's capital. All right? Gonna give you another angle of the fire today from Monrovia, the Capitol building. Our lines are open, folks. When the time is up, we will not take your calls. Call us here 313-957-9702 and I'll have your say. (313-957-9702) is the number to call here. Let's take our first caller. Ms. Howe, Felicia Howe. Hello.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Gamer.
Yeah, welcome. How you doing?
I'm okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for the show.
You're welcome.
You know, when we go to where you can be keeping up.
Right.
So, yeah, I thought they say the mayor, he went to Harbor. He passed by Harbor or he went to Harbor.
Who?
The police man, the police be mayor. But in Liberia. He passed.
You say
So the way they calling Safoko now to go.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that video you play yes and June Safoko tour, but you will bring a section. You know, see, I will bring a video.
No, you said I will bring the session.
Yeah, but
political
first of all,
talk. Yeah.
You were in America, yeah, they put him idea. You were yeah. First of all, before you even call. You can use that phone number to see if they were around the time when the
Absolutely.
fire.
Absolutely.
That's the first thing he need to establish.
Yeah.
I'm not even thinking about that, but they say they must bring Safoko to go explain what? I think we explain. And somebody was telling me the reason why they arrest President we are bodyguard because they share where you are waiting. Look how I share the ball where they say gentleman agreement. They say they respect Baka. That gentleman agreement on our share that team they arrest.
Yeah.
They say that Baka you are talking to. Yeah. Can you imagine? What place their country going at?
Where? I know. Absolutely.
That the city coming back small history get way of repeating itself in a different way. It's me about the old mayor and old rebel. Everybody beyond the paper, they get angry. Look at the thing you are explaining today. How you are a leader, you come out and say something. You can't say, oh, you're not going through the investigation, but you start accusing other people.
Start accusing people, yeah.
You do that as a leader. They when they not stick on what he's saying, get all the experience in the war. Look, man, say he got in power, he never get press conference. He found press conference that for you to accuse people, they say they do something. That kind of life will be living. We can be in their country here. Now I want hot in Liberia every day, worrying about the people that are there. Because in the morning, soon we get up, we tell the phone, looking there, what happened in Liberia today? And like a signal. Yeah, a serious signal we get. We can't even breathe in the country. When we get money, we're sending it there. Then we're still worrying about the whole country, what will happen to the people that are there. What kind of leader they get on here?
Thank you very much, Miss. How the line is crowded.
And the other man go on school. He's speaking. What would he say that he's speaking?
Thank you very much. Let me take another person. Thank you.
Thank you, Papa.
You're welcome. Dorothy, these are you. Welcome. Let me say something, Dorothy. Please, 1 second. If you call and I take your call and somebody's speaking and you don't get a patient to wait and you hang up and you keep calling back, after 2 times I will not take your call again. I beg you. Because you got to bear patience to allow other people to speak the same way they will allow you to speak to. I'm taking calls in the order you came in. All right. If you will keep hanging up and calling back, I will not take your call again. Miss Desayu, welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dorothy, Desayu, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, I just comment also on that say when will Liberia rise? Liberia will not rise.
Yeah.
In reaching Liberia will not rise. We don't have unity. We have to be united. And the unity comes from the president.
Right.
When President we were trying to reduce the rice prices, and this guy he posted a post office that he said the Liberian people don't need rest, they need guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he got arrested by the national the police, and they took him to jail. That president we are doing. He saw and said what we need to do.
Somebody, hold on. Somebody, please mute your phone. Mute your phone if you're not talking to me. Mute your phone. Go ahead, Miss. This are you.
Yeah, what president we are there, he called and told the police RG to release the guy. And some people in the corner, oh, he too lenient and blah blah blah. Because for the country to go forward, it depends on the leader.
Yeah.
Carrasco is in jail since yesterday to today. Joseph Walker saw the video. They all there in the country see the video. Going to protest in that scene.
No, it's not.
When they were going all over the place, they protest more than 100 times in we are government insulting. How long it will take you as a person and say, Lord, you release the man. They are protesters. Then you grab them yesterday, you release them. But he mentioned nothing like that. So the country will not go nowhere because the leader you got in power, he don't care. And this one go to the IG. Gedeh Hard Talk. Our people got parable in crew. They say Jakla Jab Mwembo. I say Jopo Joy Mwembo Yeja. If you think you will use hard hand on the people, you will destroy that country. The people go for protest, give them the chance, they then read a petition and stuff like that and go back home.
Right.
But when you want to use violence, you put our country into chaos.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Ms. Desayu.
Thank you, Mr. Gula.
Thank you. Let's go to the WhatsApp line. Mas SP Payload from Australia. Welcome. How you doing? Mas.
I'm good, Mr. Gamer.
Good.
Hello.
I'm good. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Gamer. Thanks for the show. Mr. Gamer, Boakai is heartless. Very, very heartless.
Yeah.
Carrasco is in jail. If he was somebody who had heart, Carrasco had been like a son to this man.
Yeah.
All he begged this man with person we are. Carrasco is the one that can take the money to him, give it to him.
Yeah.
You just tell the person that man you're not saying that's when one day in fact you're free now with the stuff. When he came out yesterday or this morning to your end there, he didn't say anything. Anything.
Nothing.
Even his sons, Joe Jordan, he had call over there and say, "Your dealer man, our brother, they will free him."
Yeah.
But they are all sitting there. They're not doing nothing. Carrasco in that jail. Talking about in the local block, how the local block is. I know that one of the worst area they put him in.
Yeah.
And he been threatening, talking so they will kill him. They will beat him. He said this, he said that. So again, man, it's sad in that country. The old man have nothing. He came out instead of saying what happened, talking about it. He did not say anything about it.
No.
He left it talking about attacking people, fucking threatening people that he will deal with people when they do this. Or can a person say, I will deal with people? Yeah? Here we go. And then when it comes to the fire, Mr. Gemmon, look at that fire service bus. That how you can go fire service bus going to first fire you dress at that with a full lemon. Then his deputy there, I sent you both of the picture. His deputy, look at his deputy. Two are just standing there like that. Where anywhere you see fire service like that? One, two. That building is an old building. The people lack professionalism. They not get no experience. They not get no skills. Fire. Everybody running in there. They touching things here and there. What Jeremiah went to do there? To go put fire off? Yeah. What Baka went to do there to put fire off? What do they want to do there? They think and that building is old, Mr. Gaiman. That building is very old. I don't know what year it was built, but it's old. Most of the electrical stuff.
I think that around 60, 64, 65, around there. Yeah.
64, look at that. 64, 65 is about is closer to 70, more than 70 years.
60 years, about 60 years.
Okay. So, and then the wires and things in that place is old. The wires are old. Yeah. The buildings, the wires trying to work. So like one of the how you call it, fanatical and staffer that were arrested. You were on AB show today. When he spoke about how it happened, I knew it was a fire, they call it fort. Because he went to that building to get his document to go do his exam. There was no quarry. He sat outside for 20 minutes. When the quarry came, he went in. It didn't take long. The building catch on fire. It was a fire shock. Yeah. Electrical shock.
Electrical shock, yeah.
From my understanding, for electrical shock. Because Liberia quarry can come with force. Most of the appliances in our houses in Liberia are damaged because of the way the quarry can come. Yeah. When the quarry can come with force, when you get your TV, it'll blow up. You get your freezer, it blow up. It will blow labor up. It will blow your phone up. Most of these things then. And then they want to accuse somebody, not find somebody, not sit down and analyze that last week the same thing happened in that building. And someone went and said there was an electrical fault. You don't always say electrical fault that attacked the other area that been running into the wires into the buildings. Yeah. And that must like they look at it. If they not look at it, that electrical fire will catch on the other part of the building. It will burn that building. Because that building is old. The electric, the wires in that buildings are all old and eaten up by rats, eaten up by cockroaches. Because it's in the building.
It is.
They need to look at that.
Thank you very much.
To attack people.
Right. Eh? Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Gamer.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Rebecca Seal, welcome. Rebecca.
Yeah, Mr. Gamer.
Welcome. Let's hear you.
Thank you. Good evening, family. You know, it just saw what happened in our country. Like everybody saying, Mr. Gamer, I was over there. While my sister just there with the what I think is an electrical shock or something. It happened to me one night. Was sleepy and the current went. So my son, he forgot to bring the breaker down. Mr. Gamer, when that current came back midnight, the light bulb that was over my bed. Mm-hmm. That thing burst, Mr. Gamer, and it got make that flame. When I hear my son wake up, I just had to run in the kitchen and bring the breaker down. While it was happening to me in my room, my other son, the one that got attacked, he would not let us do the same thing. You understand me? So those things that can happen. And secondly, Mr. Gilman, don't look at that smoke. The same way that smoke was looking over that tangle in Total.
Yeah.
Don't watch that smoke. How you looking? And Mr. Gilman, I think it was this week or last week, there's a lady that had a message that went to her capital baby, and when the woman was talking, someone did you got Baka children, they were making, I said Baka or whatever to that place, they were making mockery out of that woman.
I think I saw that video.
Woman, yes. And the woman turned around to that boy and said something. You see, if you play with me, except God not send me. So, Mr. Kume, what we put ourselves in, I don't know whether that God punish me. We just need to pray.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Hands from all our children.
Right.
They take the hands from all our children.
No doubt.
But you carry army to go and barricade focal house.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. Our next speaker will be 515-8862. 515-8862. Hello.
Yeah, how are you, Mr. Goodman?
I'm good.
This is Thomas Doe. My old friends, how you doing?
Yeah, Thomas Doe, welcome. I saw you trending.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Gilman, thank you very much. I believe that you are one of the committed guys. When you get into something, you don't get out. We always used to be with you, but for some reason we took our step back due to our own political reason. And I will be clear here that I am the United Party registered member.
Right.
I believe in the rule of law. Everything that is going on is that I don't know if the owner is the one that driving the country or someone is in the driving seat and giving directions, or he's driving and someone giving directions. Let's go back to your video that you show. I will set this on record. I don't want to get anybody in trouble, but I got a phone call. That fire should be around close to 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay, because a cousin of mine worked in the Capitol building, and he alluded to that after the protest, the minority black staffer were not even given access to enter the fan.
No.
The police completely taking side with the majority black. And the last person to leave that building was Samuel Koga.
Wow.
Okay, he left at 9, but at 9:45, he said Samuel Koga was still in the building. So when you analyze that video from Stone Talk,
yeah,
and I believe that you are doing a very critique work, and those who are digging big up, because we need to go back to that video to zoom it, because if you look at that video, the background
is the Capitol, is the rotunda.
Yes, you can see the background there. So he was the last person to leave. And I will tell you for free, there are numerous texts. For me, I love Kovac. Kovac, you know, he's a good friend of mine, a good friend of my brother. I made a Kuruka airport with the pictures. And one of the things he said was he wanted to change the Capitol building with corruptions. When he was deputy speaker, he didn't have the time. And that's why he wanted to. And exactly he started it. So I know. So the fire issue, let's put all here on deck. Let's say it could be electrical fault. It happened last week. They didn't check.
They didn't check, no.
Okay. But let's be honest. The smoke that I see, it got to be some precipitate. Something has to be there gas-wise to have that dark smoke.
To have the dark smoke, yeah.
So I believe the plans that we heard is to do something to cover in the corner. And just believe this. Give me 2 weeks from now on, after Christmas. If the police do not move in the main chamber to remove cover and make Richie Kun to sit down, don't call me Tomando. Okay? I'm telling you today, that's the next step going to happen.
Yeah.
Those guys going to have session now. They will need the main chamber. And that's the reason it happened. So if the police want to investigate, let it go back to that video. Ask Samuel Koga, where were you?
Where were you? Yeah.
Where did you come from? And what was your mission there? And they need to investigate all of these staff of the majority bloc that got exclusive, you know, access to the building, and police allow them to go everywhere they want to go, besides the other people of the minority bloc. So, I want to balance the argument. I mean, the owners want to do well, but it's people that are behind trying to destroy government. The last thing I want to say is that the same thing that we blame we are for doing the auditor death is what President Walker did today. You know, you don't go on the scene where it will be your crime scene, well secure, and the people who are responsible, certified to do the investigations, to conclude with the investigations, do press statement, give you the detail, and you come to point finger.
Right.
But if you go there and say, because I started with the other black, so that other people did it. Everything you're saying today, it was leading to what Jacob Koluba, Sakofa, and the rest of them. And that's based, predicate on that, that's why the police, you convoy, went to Sakofa house. And Yoma said, no, we're in this war. you say you invite someone to explain what happens, and you send police, armed police, riot police, light bullet police to go and bring the man for answering questions. What happened? The man said, okay, I was angry. The statement I said was it was pertaining to Kofa, but now I'm Kofa black. So should I bring, you say you were bring, you said we will bring session. You said I. Because you were upset with what happened in the session.
Right.
I think that they put on the floor that Kofa did not listen to, and that's why he said we will bring the chamber.
Thank you very much, brother.
The president himself had already said that he was going to eliminate Liberia as well. So should we go here and respond for that too?
Right.
Thank you for having me.
No doubt. Thank you very much. Thank you. That was very good of you. We'll take another caller there from 515 Iowa 2874. I believe this guy is Debray more open. Is that you?
That's him. Yeah, how you doing, man? I'll call you my son.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good. You see, before you make a remark, whether you're angry or not, you must think twice.
Yeah.
Yes. Something happened in Nima County, in a village. Okay?
Yeah.
One guy approached a lady, a girl, and the girl said no to him. So he went to a witch class. He said, I won't kill the girl. So the witch class told him, said, no, don't do it. The people will know that you. After a few weeks, the girl and her mother, they had argument. And the mother make a remark. The rat on the farm, you'll not eat it. So right away, the witchcraft man called the young man and said, now it's time to kill the girl. And they kill the girl.
Then they blame it on the
government. Yeah. What the government did, they let the money. And the second one I saw in when Monrovia came. One fellow, they couldn't see me. He had a shop on the road. So one lady carried copper to fry planting, or burn planting. And he get angry. He said, take your copper there. The moment I put it there, he said, when you put it there, you see what I will do. See. The following day, the lady passed away. The people in the town, the female responsible. And we, the elder in the town, we say we don't want a man follow. So we put it on a tour. So we make remark, people can pay.
Yeah.
And something, and it will go on you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Debray Moope. Well, why
you too.
Why gotta be Nima County? Let me go to Nima County and welcome Alex Kolu. Alex, you know that story the man talking about?
Listen to him clearly. Mr. Gamer, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Yeah, thank you. And I'm going to say good morning to all the listeners and maybe your panelists for you in studio.
Right.
Yeah, Mr. Gamer, even though we all were from Liberia, and the unfortunate part for some of us today in the leadership of Joseph Boakai, we that still here is a tax for all. Mr. Gamer, I can tell you on a daily basis the way the country is going on. By the time this guy know that you connected to CDC, it's a serious, serious problem for you.
Yeah.
But some of us we're not detailed. We continue to put our feet on the fire.
Absolutely.
Because yeah, we was born here and we have property here. We have voice here. We have decision here. So, Mr. Gamer, let me draw your attention to 2004, 2005, during the administration of the Unity Party under my elite-led government. When they invited the Ivorian president, the same Ouattara, when he came for that July 26th independence celebration, there were that executive marshal got on fire. Unity Party used our strategy to use the foreign affair. So, what I'm trying to say here, we all will live in this country will follow the track record of Unity Party. when Unity Party want to get rid of certain things, do every other possible mean what I go. One, President Broker, even down to the leaked area, he had compliment all the places, he had control over these places. You had the Senate people with you had every other person with you. Today, they want speakership position. Yeah. This woman won it. This woman had killed the elephant. He now stay certified. He won the grass apple. And Mr. Gaiman, let me tell you, the board of condemned that woman want to go sign that play. It was a setup. It was a clear setup.
Listen, Alex. It was never on his schedule. It was not on his. It was never, the thing here is I went on the executive mansion page, right? Every time they will put up a post, oh, Joseph Boyka will be doing XYZ this afternoon. Joseph Boyka will be speaking to ECOWAS Parliament or ECOWAS this afternoon. Joseph Boyka doing this, Joseph. But you go on the 17th, you will not see anything there that Joseph Boyka is going to go sign the book of condolences. Yeah.
Okay. So when the lawmaker were beat on the last time by the police, it was heavily criticized and condemned. Joseph Boyka was shamed. So this time around, the strategy here guys put into place, that place need to be heavily fortified with the presence of you. But that is the strategy we need to use by saying the presidents want to go sign a condolence. That's why that whole place was fortified. And Mr. Gayman go can sleep. They burned that place yesterday, Mr. Gayman. They burned that place yesterday. I can tell you for free, it was not illegal fault. That is the plan for the Unity Party. And let me tell you, Mr. Gayman, the people, the lawmaker who supporting the rules of law, they want to fragment Oakland to the war and to the Liberian people. So Boyka have put every other evil plans into play to mingle with his goal. Now, the plan yesterday was, once the people demonstrated the day before yesterday, the next thing we can do right now is to put that building on fire. And everybody's attention will come to them. Why is only the John Chimo? It is not to the regular session area. Let me tell you, Mr. Gayman, we are wise people. This is the plan.
Absolutely.
It's where they went. Yeah, it's where they went. They did that at, Mr. Gayman. I'm telling you, I'm living Liberia. I'm following day-to-day activity. That fire cutting that place, nobody will tell you it's an electrical fault. That fire cut from the, I can tell you, from what we're analyzing, it's a setup. I'm not calling people name, I'm not perceiving, but from my own analysis, I can tell you it's a setup to push Speaker Kofa against the wall. Because Speaker Kofa, this guy continue to see that he continue to remain strong, and he is a guy that's supporting him. Why don't you take all his security? The man continue to tell the world that he still remain the speaker.
Absolutely.
So every other thing that do.
Thank you very much, Alex. Cool. Yeah. Thank you very much. No doubt. Thank you very much. We have Abraham Conner. He's going to be bringing it up to analyze all of the comments here. We got 2 more to go, and this caller from 401-4962. Hello. And just before you come on, caller from Rhode Island number, Wulu Gria. 1 second. Wulu Gria. No, I did not get a search for the name Tropical Spy 701 RBG. We didn't get any cash app donation from you. Which number did you send it to? Maybe you sent it to a wrong number. But the 313-957-9702, we didn't get anything from you. But thanks for the toss anyway. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Mr. Gilma.
Yeah.
My name is Joseph Yuma, and I call you from Providence, Rhode Island.
Rhode Island, welcome.
So quickly, I want to analyze how the crime scene was handled.
Yeah.
A crime scene has procedure, and every procedure was breached because the people wanted that they wanted to hide the motives. Crime scene people must be permitted to go. Gregory Coleman is Inspector General of Police. This is not his first time serving as Inspector General of Police. He must know the procedure of entering a crime scene.
Crime scene, correct.
And he was present. So another thing quickly I want to say is there are a lot of missteps the police had from the onset. And because they know what happened, they want to hide everything.
Yeah.
That can be the director of police. And there is a scene that would have, up to now, they have not spoken to us the cause of the fire.
No.
But they are going around arresting people. We told us that the police is in charge of the Capitol building before and after the protest.
Yeah.
So the first thing, if they were serious-minded people, those security that slept on guard who are being the ones supposed to first. Arrest is the last resort.
Yeah.
Under our law, an accused can choose to remain silent. You the investigator, you go for the evidence.
Yeah.
And when it's all winning, you draw your charge sheet.
Yeah.
You say you're inviting the lawmaker, but you carry 3 trucks full of armed men. Is that invitation? Are the men pregnant?
Yeah.
Are we serious? Now, what are the charges that are placed on Carrasco that today he could not even receive a bill to walk out? Because if you said there's other conduct, or maybe a rioting failure to disgrace, it's still bow down. It's a beatable crime.
It's a beatable, yeah.
Why they make them receive bill?
They're not murder case.
They're not murder case. They're not rape case.
They're not rape case.
Another thing is, since the inception of this government, I remember when I was back in Liberia before coming here, there were people they took from King John. After they killed the innocent people, they brought 20%, they detained them. They had to free them because the war was watching them.
Yeah.
Yesterday protest, if you say, look, don't pass here, there should be an alternative route.
Absolutely.
The police can be guarded, because one of the responsibilities of the police is to also conduct, carry out non-criminal conduct. Now the people were peacefully assembled. The best the police would have done, look, you can take the whole 4 lane. You say 2 lane and get on the side. Okay. If you say, because every protester have their petition that they need to present. So if you say don't go left, you will tell them, look, guard there and go right. I was shocked when I heard that the protesters have gone. Are you killing me? See how people laughed in the pool of blood yesterday. Is that like Liberia we expect?
Right.
Gregory come on, be serious and forget about a hearing to save a job.
I know.
The police director must be somebody who is independent.
Thank you very much.
But for the insertion of the entire crowd there at the house, they are being wanted. When the majority block coming, you see a high level of
police. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you for affording me the time I have more, but for the sake of time, let me stop here, Mr. Gilmore.
Absolutely. Thank you. And I will take our last caller there. AB will come in. 612-8920. Hello.
Hi, Mr. Gilmore. How are you?
I'm good. Welcome. Joda?
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Good.
Mr. Gilmore, I'm afraid. I see danger ahead.
Absolutely.
Comes 2029.
29, yeah.
The thing we are talking like this, we are joking. You remember when the president, the Bill, right?
Mother Bill, yeah.
When he came to power, you remember his first term. I think his first year when the citizens came in the street to protest. You remember the bloody thing that went on? Do you remember?
Yep. That was a bloody day.
And I think they tried it. They made a second attempt, and he went after them.
He went after them again, yeah.
For that time till today, have you ever heard about Sierra protesting?
No.
Okay.
Exactly.
And Braka Jackie from Freetown,
yeah.
Okay. Now, during the thing we talking like this, we joking. If Liberians don't get out to stand up, that's what I'm hearing people. Where's CDC? Where's CDC? If that CDC you're waiting for to come protest for the Liberian people, because the whole thing that Braka doing that, so we are him looking for. And we will not risk anybody child life for anybody. The Liberian people said they never wanted job. They wanted Braka. If they brought Braka in power and they see Braka misbehaving, it's their right to stand up But if they sit and waiting for CDC to come out to protest for them, it will not work. And Baka have tested the Liberian people. He know that we are Spaniards and we weak and we cannot do nothing. And now when you see him running the country the way he's running it, that man know exactly what he's doing. And I just a prelude we see like this.
Absolutely.
Come 2029. If we have any election in our country, Mr. Gamen, if God get all long lot to see, that thing was taken for a joke. If they continue like this, if 2029, if Baka not rig election, even when he's sitting on himself, when he not rig an election and kill people in our country, you must mark that day. Today the 18th December. I guess it's today 19 because I already talked now.
Yeah, it's 19. It's 19. Today
So
is 19.
just mark this.
Absolutely.
And for Kalasco, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what our president doing, or what the CDC doing. But they have to do something to get Kalasco from over there before they harm him. Seriously.
Right.
They have to do something about it. Other people when they put in opposition, if they even invite one of the partisans to police station, the whole group will go there.
The whole group will go there. Yeah.
So they Carrasco spending the second night in jail. And in cell, it's so big like a criminal. And up to now, I'm not hearing anything from the CDC. That's somebody who a child over there.
Absolutely.
He did nothing wrong.
Absolutely.
And I don't know what president we are doing or what the CDC doing about it. They can just try and speed whatever thing they're doing, they can just try and speed it up so they can get a lawyer to get our boy from over there before the people harm him.
Thank you very much, Judah. Thank you.
Okay.
Brother Connor, Ebi, you there?
Yeah, my brother.
Yeah, welcome. How you doing?
Very much, I'm good.
Good.
Good to hear from you. And I've been following in between.
Right.
Let me say, good evening, good morning to the followers. Fascinating show. I appreciate all of the callers. Their points are well noted.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the digging deeper department in the very informative,
No doubt.
And let me say thanks to that department. My brother, like we come up saying, Liberia is no longer at a crossroad. Liberia is at a cliff.
At a cliff.
It's about to explode, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And until the Liberians stand up to this despotic behavior, they will have themselves to blame.
Yeah.
And nothing is going to change under the circumstances because they have an insensitive and callous leader. I would not call him leader, in fact, because leader is in a positive term, but a ruler for that matter.
Right.
For Boakai knee-jerk reaction to the fire hazard at the Capitol building today says a lot about him. But because the goal is to demonize the opposition bloc and, of course, the KOFA group, that's the reason why he chose to use all the derogatory words today.
Mm-hmm.
Calling fellow Liberians all kinds of derogatory names.
I'm telling you.
Without even having a preliminary investigation of what transpired.
No.
That's how much insensitive a man is.
But why KOFA bow a head to him? They didn't shake a hand too.
Yeah. I will tell you this. When Ellen Johnson Sirleaf became president, there was a time, because we all were in the states that we used to follow this thing, there was a time that she was driving and there were demonstrators, I think, right around the foreign ministry, somewhere around there. And she made it her duty to stop her car, a convoy, to speak to those people.
Right.
So was George Weah. I think around March or April of 2018. Students disrupted his convoy. And then he was on his way to work. He had to forego that day of work to attend to that concern.
He did.
Which of the demonstrated community Joseph Boakai has ever addressed his father, even started to talk to them? Gregory Coleman and his group went in Kidman and killed people over there. Joseph Boakai had never extended apology to Grand Kidman County.
No.
He had never spoken to the people of King George before. But rather to take peanuts and give it to people for killing their children. How can you be so callous?
Oh.
I heard all of the callers mentioning what transpired. Because first and foremost, if there is such an incident, the reliance should be the investigation. But there is a notoriety. People are forgetting. It was, I think, last year or before the election. Luther Tappet, I would not call him Reverend. Luther Tappet, house got a fire. Immediately, they attacked the government, the sitting government at the time.
Yeah.
Only for the fire service to go there and conduct investigation with the security, and they came out with that it was an electrical shock in the home. And they never, including Boakai, he went to Luther Tappet home. They never extended any apology or any clarification on what on the initial allegations. So this is not a new thing for them. For them, everything has to do with their survivability, and as such, they have to politicize everything. You know, my brother, but Liberia would not relent.
No.
If you think that you use draconian behavior to suppress people, you are mistaken.
You are mistaken. Yep.
A lot of people, like I keep saying, a lot of the younger generation, maybe they don't know history. The reason why Ellen Joseph Sirleaf, one of the major reasons why she never paid attention to the likes of Jenkins Carter in Liberia was because in 1985, Jenkins Carter, under his stewardship as the Justice Minister, was one of those that jailed Ellen Joseph Sirleaf. The jail her, that's what was after the 85 election, she got elected as Senator of Monrovia County, but she never took that seat. But she managed to leave that prison, that how she left the country.
Yeah.
And Ellie, in her own book, she told you that she said her greatest weakness is the ability to forgive. She cannot easily forgive. So this goes to your police director now, they call Gregory Coleman. This young guy is digging a lot of hole for himself. I don't know whether he's conscious of it, but his record is piling up.
Right.
You know, I heard people talking about, brother, with regards to Sekou situation. I've got information that it's calculated ploy.
It is.
Because mind you, there are people that they apprehended physically doing something, and they didn't even take them to prison, rather they let them go. But because this is a phase, a political phase, a permanent political phase,
yeah.
Today, there were bail bond. In fact, the first area that the lawyers wanted to get a bail bond from, that bail bond area, there was information that, in fact, the very government people called it that they should not offer a bail bond.
Wow.
Yes. They had to get a bail bond for another place that has some tie to I think, some American bail bond area in Liberia. I don't want to give all of the details on it. Okay? And when they obtained that bail bond, by the time they got to the court, they said, oh, the judge had gone on the town.
Wow.
Yes. That is not new. That's not new for people over there, especially when it comes to doing that political situations.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of political gimmick they have been playing over there. You understand? And
they want to drag him to spend Christmas there.
So that would not happen.
Of course, it will not happen.
It would not happen.
No.
I'm just saying this to me that that's the kind of game they're playing. Because even their own, you got a police director. And so much how he loved the press, he loved the microphone. He had never leveled any kind of logical charges against Sekou and others.
Wow.
But for you to get the insensitivity of these people, the brutality of them, they didn't get a call. This is a prominent person. He had no flight risks.
No.
Even if there's a problem, you could let him go.
What is his crime?
Come over for questioning.
What is his crime?
Come over for questioning. Now the next political thing they're doing, they got the audacity to say, "Oh, but in fact, Sekou he staged his arrest." In fact, I heard from one of their propagandists say, in fact, the judge in question, the judge and CDC in Kohu, so that they will portray the government as having political prisoners. Just imagine those kind of narratives. Your police are arrested the man that the judge to the person before arresting.
So that the CDC told the police, you saw the pickup truck that carried the man.
Yes. Yes.
So who carried him to Central?
So
Central Prison. The CDC.
So that you go find the man and bring him and put him in jail. But because these people they strive on politics on everything, dirty politics for that matter.
Absolutely.
Those are the kind of fabricated things they bring out every time. You know?
Yeah.
So indeed, definitely, if they don't release him tomorrow, it's going to be another thing.
Right.
But that's the kind of Liberia we got today.
Yep.
And the Joseph Boakai, the ingratitude. I mean, the man, if he exhibit ingratitude to George Weah,
who he can't do it to.
Who he can do it to.
Right.
This is somebody that was taking money to you, taking food to your place every time. The 2 cars that you were using up to the time you became president, this man took it to his house.
Yeah.
You not even conscious of that?
Wow.
What is the conscience? But again, that's the kind of
what evil mindset does.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Brother Conan.
It's my bargain, my brother. It's my bargain. Today, as we speak, since from Ellen era, on the George Weah, the University of Liberia was never closed down for a whole semester.
A whole semester,
it's happening on the George Weah. I mean, I call it
Joseph Boakai, yeah.
Nothing has been said about it.
No.
They're not even cautious about it.
No.
But again, my brother, we got a lot to say. Time is fast spent.
Absolutely.
Let me say thanks to you again and all of the callers.
Thank you very much.
It's a great time.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
No doubt.
Okay.
Yeah. Bewazi, I'll give you 1 minute. You called at the end.
Roosevelt down.
Yeah,
Roosevelt down.
Roosevelt down turned 49 today. My man, why you go call your age like that?
I know, my man.
Happy birthday to you, Rozo. Ambassador Roosevelt down.
Ambassador, happy birthday. Okay. I wish you all of the best, my man.
Happy birthday to you.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Bewazi, welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Good morning. Let me say good morning from
good
my
morning.
end. Mr. Conan, how you doing, my brother? Yeah, Mr. Gilman, this situation in Liberia is this is a clear attempt to show President Weah his strength and his weakness. Okay, it happened in the past. President Weah did nothing. He said nothing. He stole election right in front of him. He said nothing. He did nothing.
Yeah.
So all these things they are doing is just under the pretense of how they call it. He will call the speaker and tell the speaker to back down, and also he will also tell his people to back down, to not protest, to not do anything.
Yeah.
This is to say this: if President Weah don't stand like a man and start putting on like his pastoral dress code, he will not win election in Liberia anymore. For me, this is my first time talking in many days, in many months.
Not days, months.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk because I know when I talk, my talk will go in vain. Because the person we follow as president, he mean well for the people, but he don't mean well for himself. I'm sorry to say this. I love him. I support him, but he don't mean well for himself. Those people are playing in his backyard too much, and he's doing nothing. He's saying nothing. People will not case edition again before he says something. This is completely unacceptable. You should not sit down and feel that we are in the church or we're in the mosque. People are dying. People are suffering. They are preaching the Constitution every day, and he's saying nothing about it. What time he will call the people to rise up? This is the time.
Yeah.
He will not be wrong if he do that. History will judge him for that. And they are rising up for the right reason because the Constitution has been broken.
Every day.
For the issue of fanatic Kofa, for me, Mr. Gilmore, personally, the reason why I'm not talking the thing, they are right to remove fanatic Kofa. He alienated and embedded those people for so long. The disrespected president, he's a speaker in the house. He didn't say anything. They removed any positions in our country. He did nothing. And he was the second man in command in the history of Liberia. So all the things what they're doing to him, me, I can't lie to you. You're my own brother. And I support it. They should do anything they want to do to him. But on the Constitution, on the line of the Constitution, it should not be preached. It should not be disrespected. President Weah should stand firm and call on the people to rise up, to get on the street and protest for the right of the Liberian people. It is his bound duty as a leader of that country. He should not fold his hand and watch poor people be jailed and say nothing. This is going to 2 days now,
right?
3 days now. He said nothing, have done nothing. He sit right in our country there, they stole the election right in front of him. Because he's a scared person, he did nothing about it. Today, some of us will have the shock. We nearly die in the process for this particular man business.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to have my head anymore, Mr. Gilmore, for President Weah, because I know he mean well, but he not mean well for himself. Thank you very much for having me. And thank you very much to everybody who always keep the GHT running.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate you guys.
No doubt. Thank you.
Do not think that we are not here. We stay here. We're in the back. We always monitor. We always follow.
Absolutely.
We support GSG and we support CLN. Thank you very much, Mr. Gilmore.
Thank you very much, Ahaj Bewazi.
My people, where you at? Where you at? Wake up from your slumber. Stop sleeping. Whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your. Come on, come on, come on. I know you're sleeping now. Y'all gotta whip us more, yeah? Okay, let's go. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us so. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they go knock the world. I said we tired with their lies. We tired with their promises that left us to all our damages. We tired with that speech they preach indeed, and now unique they deceive us. The thing we saw, it frustrate us. So why can't you lie? Why can't you steal? Why can't you allow the citizens to breathe? You see, we just tell you.
And when we vote, tell you.
But you fool us.
Well, folks, that does it for us here tonight.
Why? The government should lie.
Let's continue to keep hope alive. Despite the fact that the Joseph Human Broadcast government Needs to do a lot more. That's it, yeah. For lack of better word. The songwriter says it all. They fool us. They lie to us. But we are not despair. We are not deterred.
No one to trust.
Let's continue to keep hope alive, okay?
My hope that I have been broken. Telling you, brother. So where are the schools? Where are the roads? Where are the jobs that they say they could afford? But they're too selfish. The people tired with their rhetoric. People tired. You see the reason why we ask why the government betrayed.
Thanks for many callers on here tonight.
People suffer.
We'd like to say also thanks to all of you that trended with us, those that distributed the videos. Thank you very much.
You got nothing to show. Nothing. So why?
Our subscribers to YouTube channel as well as to the Facebook channel, we say welcome. Thank you very much. Those of you following us on the radio, Gedeh Hard Talk FM 107 on the Mixler app. We say thank you for being there. We are your #1 non-stop online radio. You have yourself a wonderful night. And hopefully we're going to be here, God willing, during our subsequent broadcast. Until then, I've been your host and announcer, Wild Michael Gilman. Bidding you a pleasant good night rest. Join us on the FM.
We tired with the promises that left us to all our damages. We tired with that speech they preach in DNA unique they deceive us.
Yeah, man, we cut up. This is the song that Sickle Kalasco was playing. And then that t-shirt he had on, the gentleman agreement t-shirt. That's the crime he committed.
That's why we voted you. But you fool us, you screw us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie.